So, before further study of formal languages, first of all we should know what are the types of grammar on the basis of which we could design our formal languages. So, for designing the formal language or for discussion of formal languages, grammars, the types of grammar is required. Clear? So, in theory of automata, that formal language is designed based on the following types of grammar. That is a classification of the formal grammars that can be used for the generation of formal languages. Clear? So, first type is unrestricted grammar. Second type is context sensitive grammar. Third type is context free grammar. And last one is regular grammar. Clear? Your first type of grammar, that is unrestricted grammar, is also known as type 0 grammar, and second type of grammar is known as type 1 grammar. Next one is known as type 2 grammar. Next one is known as type 3 grammar. So these grammars can also be known as likewise. And the the formal language that is generated by these grammars are respectively known as unrestricted languages, context sensitive languages, context free languages, and regular languages. Actually, that classification of grammar is based on the type of production rules that are possible in case of these grammars. Okay, so every type of grammar generates a language of its own type. Likewise, so we can say your type 0 grammar generate type 0 languages, type 1 grammar generate type 1 languages, type 2 grammar generate type 2 languages, type 3 grammar generates type 3 languages. And there is one interesting point. If we talk about the power of these grammars, so that power is in that order. That simply means regular grammar are having the least power, then context free grammars are more powerful than the regular grammar, context sensitive are more powerful than the context free grammars, and unrestricted is the most powerful. All these grammars are having corresponding machines that could be used for accepting those languages or for generation of those languages. That, for example, your regular grammars generates the regular language, and that language can be recognized by an FA. FA stands for finite automaton. In that we will cover DFA, NFA. Okay. Your type 3 that means context type 3, that is regular grammar, is accepted by these two languages, while type 2, that is context free grammar, generate the context free languages, and that languages can be accepted by PDA, that is push down automaton. And next one is context sensitive grammars, that is type 1 grammars, or the language generated by these grammars will be context sensitive languages. Clear? And these languages are accepted by LBA, linear bounded automatons. And the last one, that is unrestricted grammar. These grammars are used for the generation of unrestricted languages, and that languages is accepted by Turing machine or generated by those Turing machines. So now a picture is clear to us. In theory of automata, we will deal about abstract machines. Those abstract machines or the working part of those abstract machines depends on formal languages or formal grammars. Okay, so we further classify our formal grammars. Clear? 4 types, and every grammar generates a corresponding language. Clear? We are also decided the power of acceptance, or we could say the power of computation. Clear? That powers goes from down to upward. That means regular languages are less powerful. Context free is more powerful than regular languages. Context sensitive is more powerful than context free. And last one, yani first type 0 languages are the most powerful in all the cases. Clear? And we further discuss that there are certain machines that accepted the languages generated by a particular category. That is for type 3, that is regular grammar or regular languages. We are using our FA, that is finite automaton, that can be DFA or NFA. For type 3 we are having, for type 2 we are having your PDA. For type 1 we are having our linear boundary automatons, and for type 0 we are using a Turing machine, and Turing machine is the most powerful machine that we are going to design. Okay, so in that particular subject we will deal about totally on these grammars, how to generate those grammars, these languages that is generated by these grammars, and at the same time we will discuss with this the logical part or the mathematical notations for these machines. Okay, thank you class.